If I were to ask somebody simply an open-ended question, you know how, do you guys have the Buckle here? The clothing store, the Buckle? You have that store? No? It's a store in the United States, in Canada. It's run by teenagers. And when you walk into the store, the first thing they always guaranteed will say to you is something like, so tell me about what brings you in here today. And any question that begins with, tell me about, I now know is going to be an open-ended question. So say this out loud after me. Tell me about. Say that. Tell me about. Say that again. Tell me about. Say it one more time. Tell me about. That seems really simple, but you'd be amazed at when you're in a communication course and you ask somebody to change the beginning of a sentence. For example, if you ask somebody at a conference like this, you said you were here for networking. If you sit down with someone and you say to them, if they're not an extrovert, if you were to say to the average person, so, are you enjoying the conference so far? The average introvert will say, yeah. And you'll say, oh, okay. Where are you from? And they'll say, Berlin. Oh, it's nice there. Yes. Okay. Have you eaten lunch yet? No. Are you going to eat lunch? Yes. And it's like pulling teeth, to get some people to talk. If you simply change the beginning of a sentence. So tell me about what brings you here today. So tell me about where you're from. So tell me about what you do. It's amazing. It sounds very simple, but most people don't do that. And when you say to somebody, tell me about anything, watch how the first word out of their mouth tends to be, well, because they're so taken off guard from you asking them to please tell them about anything. You know what I mean? Most communicators aren't going around telling other people, what you have to say is interesting and I'd like to hear more of it. But if you're that person, you become a savvier communicator.